Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at another top 4 matchup from Sunday in New York versus OpTic. It was a game 5. I didn't watch it because it was Father's Day and I was golfing. So this is going to be my first time seeing a lot of this. So I'm excited. Let's hop into it. Map 1 seems to be Karachi Hardpoint.
Okay. Too much fun. Too much fun. As Pred, maybe on the prowl, gonna have a little bit of fun himself on the flank, as is tradition.
That was so bad. No one's gonna know where that one went. Well, either way, we're knowing exactly where Pred's going. He's going straight to the top of the leaderboards with a big old kill and no hard point time. OpTic Texas, a very, very solid amount of map possession right now. They've got middle of the map. They're looking towards P2 as well. Subliners, a long way to go, and a lot of kills to get along that way.
Oh, I need my pen, dude. I'm such an amateur, dude. I need my pen. I got my pen. Am I back? All right, I'm back.
The reason he loves it is because you get great intel. You can see every single lane and cut from it. And obviously off the intel, well, you pick up 2 kills. New York Subliners absolutely nowhere near this new time. And, well, OpTic, nice little 20-point lead. Might be able to run it up just a little bit more.
A nice 20-point lead and a nice bit of a spree. Shotsy from the hit.
Oh, a little 5. Nice little shots.
5 in a row there for Anthony Cuevas Castro.
He's going to try to flip out for junk. Maybe a...
though, just to make sure you chop Shotsy down. He has been the star player right now from OpTic, but no 6 spree, no cruise missile, and maybe no scrap time either. Pred waiting in the wings.
All right, this is actually not horrible for New York. Did about 20 seconds. As long as Hydra stays alive, he has spawns for new.
A nice rotation.
Should probably do something different than yellow because they're yellow. So there we go.
The initiative firmly theirs. Can they hold on to it?
All right, pretty standard Karachi so far. Nothing too crazy. Trades back and forth. Now Pred from up top. Where are they gonna spawn out? Well, this is great from OpTic. So I mean, this is tough to do in a perfect world, but it's kind of what you want, right? So you're breaking honestly from both sides. So Pred gets 2 picks. You push from this way. You push from this way. This blocks both of these spawns. And what New York spawned here. I mean, you'd love for them to be maybe spawn a little bit further, but this is about as good as it gets on this hill.
Have we stopped playing?
Yeah, they spawn all the way back bridge.
No one dealing with this man.
Gonna have to now. Yeah, well, Kismet just getting back down. Pred able to pierce through, give you 2, and a break like that's gonna be nice and easy. Subliners have struggled against OpTic in the hard points specifically, and the struggles continue. A team kill rolling through as well, so a little bit of lack of chemistry in these moments, and well, maybe one final opportunity. But Hydra diving into death. There is absolutely nowhere for the Subliners to go. There's a big moment as well. Again, keep in mind for this hill, OpTic were behind on the rotation. Pred had to pick up 2 to make it happen, and instead of Subliners having the lead, Kenny just shooting players out of the sky. So they're gonna have a 30-point bump going into new.
Yeah, big break for OpTic. Leads a 35-point lead.
Over towards 4th now, towards the street, or some folks call it store. Bottom side of this one. Kenny looking to get a couple more out of this, no problem. Subliners first in again, back-to-back rotational wins.
This is great, but they got to deal with Dashy now. Yeah, Dashy's going to block spawn. So honestly, okay, so huge plays by Dashy here. So this actually looks at first kind of scary, but if you see right here, you get a kill here from Dashy. If Dashy dies, all of OpTic would be here. But what ends up happening, it's very similar to last hill, right? Where you're blocking both sides. It's the same thing here. You're blocking both of these sides. New York are going to spawn up top. So Dashy wins 2.
Subliners first in again,
they spawn out. I mean, it was good 10 or so seconds there for New York, but you'll see the yellow arrows spawn in. So now you just need kids and guys to stay alive. But yeah, Dashy wins both those gunfights.
OpTic down. They're gonna have to be hyper concerned about him up top, and that's exactly why. 3 down in the feed. Kismet was basically playing with his food, keeping everybody.
Not the worst case scenario with all you dying there. You have P5 spawns, but Sib's going on a route.
Doesn't win that one, but at least his teammates gonna be collecting some time, and Sib maybe is a crucial gunfight here against Shotsy, and Shotsy's just gonna be looking for the
That's
time
so early. It's a really good play by Sib. He's done this multiple times on this hill when we've watched matches with him.
Sib doing everything he can.
It's lovely work. You got a crossfire between.
All right, we're 6 though. Shotsy though is flanking. He's pinching this. Is New York gonna be ready for this? It looks like Skies is picking it up.
But for now, it's all about the
That's a crucial gunfight win.
Oh, magnificent trade. Sib still standing. Full HP as well. Wins himself another. Looking for kill number 5 in a row. Dashy brought down as well, and the Subliners are locking the point.
Yeah, that's massive.
Yeah, kind of like the one threat here for New York on this is this, right? You have one spawn out. It's a 4 versus 3. If Skies loses this, it's probably a broken hill. But Skies wins this.
Position to be in. Trevi's going to run out in a moment. But for now,
on the Shotsy.
And here we go. Over the
And then now you have the crossfire set up. This also buys time for Hydra to get here, so AR's locked that down.
As well, and a subline is a lock in the point.
Right now, Sid basically just popping off. I mean, he's on a 4, making a 5 spree. He's looking for the cruise, and all these kills have been crucial. So Sid right now, the man to watch, and really just trying to find if he can get number 6, and, well, can't fall into his lap. Brett able to pick up 2.
As smooth as the moves, slinky hips, and sweet strafes out of Dashi there. It can't get any more on that life.
Nice plays by Pred and Dashi.
What,
What, you've had the P3 break, and now this break pretty much going to be the score difference. New York doing a good job, though. P4 and P5 get right back into the game.
P1, the first set, close as you like. Second set begins in a few seconds, and this is a wonderfully contested hard point to start.
Yeah, tie game.
I just love anytime someone tries to do like some weird movement against Shotzi, he's able to just read that like it's nothing. He is the creator. You can't fool him there, but he's going to be roaming top third while Dashi, well, soaking the hill. He's only got his first 10 seconds thus far this game, so maybe a little bit atypical from OpTic, but now he's in his home. This is where Bruce gets to fry.
Oh, beautiful stuff. Out of Bruce there. Give a man a duck and he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to duck and he'll never walk into a bar. Come on, it's too easy.
I don't know what to do with that other than laughing. Carry on. So Shotzi up top, maybe looking to fly just a little
As a
bit.
dad, I don't know if I was a fan of that one.
Different, but so is Hydra. And this is a hell of a fight. Keep in mind, 3 players on OpTic just spawned out over towards New, and well, the trades are there as well. So you got Dashi double positive at 16 and 8, getting a key win as well. Final 10 seconds going to be going to New York Subliners at Old, but once again, you're looking to dominate P2. OpTic got maybe 40 seconds on the last P2, looking to do the same once again.
Oh man, well.
All right, pretty much split. What, it was a tie game going into that? You split the time. Rotation here, won by OpTic.
Big Bruce, 18 and 8 by 19. Skies, this is not a fight you want to take right now. Bruce is shooting hard.
All right, this is really similar last time through, except then New York got like the final 20 on this rotation and kept spawns. Let's see if they do that here. So you're in a bit of a different spot if you're OpTic. You have some red control.
Attack number 2 from New York.
Yeah, you know, Dashi's feeling it too, and he's not using any cover. He's standing up waiting for the kills to fall in his lap. He doesn't care. And
yeah, so this is going to turn into a full 60.
Even
Does Sib spawn out here? Does. That means Kismet's going to spawn out here. They're all going to spawn out. This is about as good as it gets. Okay, well, I lied. It was as good as it gets. And Kismet's chilling. But you get a full 60, and all right. Shotzi's doing flips and shit. But you get the break, you have the spawns. Kismet's all the way in the back, doing nothing.
Things consolidate and get on at this point sooner rather than later. Pred on the spawn behind them. Foot race is on. If Dashi can hold him back, Pred can eat him alive. And here he comes. He's reads it, but he looks the wrong way, and that's going to be a freebie once again. And OpTic have made the best of a weird situation. Oh, wait a minute. I'd like 2, but again, it's shot making the best of a weird situation. Non-stop here on the point.
Much needed break there for New York.
They're not making this easy on themselves.
Let's see how they do this, which is you have this one set up. So you get Kismet in the back. You're on. Do they split spawn here? Or is this because does Hydra take this route because he spawns at Old? Yeah, Hydra takes this route. So very similar to OpTic, right? They're breaking both sides or trying to block both sides. Yeah, so 7 spawns out. As soon as 7 spawns out, you see 6 turn around. That was Shotzi. He has to reposition. Okay, so Hydra just does something stupid. Okay, that's absolutely insane. So watch number 1.
Dashi can hold him back.
He jumps across here. You'll see Shotzi shoot. He's shooting.
But he looks the wrong way, and that's going to be a freebie once again.
And then somehow that turns into 2.
Yeah, subliners are not making this easy on themselves, right? Kismet
He's really good.
On the back on rotation, but the team can't collect, so they just have to bully their way through the front. Not an easy thing to do, but they are successful and just desperate for these final 20 seconds. But obviously a big problem. That rotation gonna be important. But Sid, he's been ahead of the rotation so far this entire map. He's creating the opportunities over towards New once again. So see, his teammates might die at all, but that's for 3 seconds. That doesn't matter. Turn your attention towards New, and because of Sid, subliners are here first.
And again, this is a hard point in the sub.
Yeah, but I don't think they want to be here first. They want to be where OpTic is. So I think what Chance is talking about, I think what Sib's doing here, I mean, obviously it helps when you get them off the hill, but he's hoping his teammates don't die here. But I guess you could get some early hill control.
Trying to bite and battle their way right to back into the lead. Let's go for a quick listen in with the boys in yellow.
That's why Hydra's going on another route. So this is all a bait. This is all a bait. Yo, him, please do not die.
Close, one shot, close, one shot. Yo, bottom green, bottom green, bottom green, bottom green.
Yeah. They dealt with that well. And they got kills on the hill.
I'm looking at my third. Yo, Jen and Bunny. He went top Jen. He's gonna be on the cat. Right now. Yo, G1.
Trying to milk some of this? You're trying to, you know, milk it? But Pred and Dash already rotated.
I don't see anything. Go around deep. We should go deep together. Take our time on this break. This break is huge. Top gens. Hey, you guys go through. We should go through ramp too. Top gens dead. Let's go through ramp. We should go through ramp. I'll cook first. I'll cook ramp. Top mark. He's strolling. He's front. Shortcut. I'm going front. I'm just going.
So you spawn out? Okay, so they know.
I'm top better now. Nothing dirt. Hold on. Back car weak as fuck. Back car dead. Back car. In the back. Back he's gotta be barrel maybe or something dark. Yeah, I'm looking at my dark. I have the back cross. He's dark. In the back. There's two on the barrels. They're both weak. Guys.
Yeah, so that was like well done. It's just there's so much back here that they clear it. Are you hearing the listenings? There's nothing back dirt. I think they call this. There's just so many. There's so much area back here. And as soon as they go for 2 for 2, it's not the best for New York because you'll see those spawns pop up. Because Pred stays alive, he gets the spawns.
He's gotta be barrel maybe or something dark. Yeah, I'm looking at my dark. I have the back cross. He's dark. In the back. There's two on the barrels. They're both weak.
Yeah, they're just so far away now.
The one with top bed bow. Trying to get to you. I'm gonna try to get to you. Top bed bow. He's gonna push out. I'm gonna play kill front. Winning top bed. Square, lean down. Snaking it. He's dead. Nice one.
Snaking.
I needed your back right. Nice. Barrel in time. Barrel on you. They're both weak.
Really nice holds by OpTic.
Yeah, I'm gonna play for New York. Go low right.
Yeah, she's already in a great spot. Lock down bridge side. Yep. Headshot. And you transition. Because they had to hit that one more time, you just transition right to P1. This should probably be game.
We're working too hard, just like subliners are gonna have to break this hill. Dashy's got bridge side on lock, and really, where else are you supposed to go? Try to go through the middle of the map. It takes a dolphin dive, but you're assuredly 1 HP. But Hydra baiting for Kismet, maybe for good reason. Kiz gives you 2, and on a very difficult hill to break, subliners may be able to stay alive.
Fighting. Dashy doing what he can to cut him down.
Oh, great life out of Bruce right there. Really good life. 32 of 14. I mean, he had multiple of those, but he locked down bridge side, and he leads to the break.
And that will be map 1. And what a dominant start here for OpTic Texas.
Yeah, big hard point there. Just some really good holds around P2. Big breaks through P3 and P5, the first set of rotations. I mean, yeah, but here, I mean, this is sort of it, right? Tie game, and then you have this. This is just a full 60. You do end up breaking here, but then OpTic made it really messy to at least get to 190. So just good job by OpTic there at that P2. All right, what do we got? Some invasion search. It's a staple for both of these teams. Karachi Control, we're seeing that pop up a lot more. You see New York, they opted to go for either high rise or Karachi. So I'm cool with that. I like seeing Karachi in the mix more. Rio Hardpoint for both squads, and then 6-star search, which, yeah, New York often like to play. Nothing too crazy here. Get rid of Rio search if you're in New York. Subbase, invasion. Cool. I think maybe the one surprise is maybe you don't have an invasion control, but because they veto it, they're playing Karachi. Why do I think that is with Karachi control? I mean, throughout the year, right, map metas just happen to change. And, like, as good as invasion control may have been for New York, maybe practice is going wrong. Maybe they just want to play more Karachi. I think they just want to be probably... I mean, Karachi Control should be a good map for a team like New York with like Kiz and Hydra on the squad, but it's just, do you want to play Shotzi and Pred on it, which a lot of teams avoided. So just sort of end of the year, you're playing all the maps you can.
That has come major time, and right now we're watching Hydra dance. I will say Hydra, one sort of stain on his record as he is like nearly ascended to godlike performance as well. Shotzi and Kenny looking for the first bloods. It is the first bloods for New York that have been a problem. Continues there in round 1. Absolute slammage there from OpTic.
2 of your teammates are down. Kiz can't get away with his life.
Just good 2-man game there by Kenny and Shotzi. Over towards Broken.
Trying to turn things around at the right time is OpTic on the prowl for a first blood on the attack.
Bad news though. You start to hit those first bloods on such a high level, on such a consistent basis, people start to see where they're coming from and get right out of the way of that. Kenny on that 2-spree pressing forward now towards that B-bomb site. Shotzi covers the archway so quickly, no one saw him there. Hydra will get the first blood, but Shotzi's in. Have they read him? They have.
He must not have seen him. Good job by Kiz there of winning that nade. But that was such a quick round. We don't really see that on Invasion too often.
So much respect being paid to Kenny as well. Yeah, New York subliners.
And like the reason you don't see this very often is this, because watch, they show, right? Kiz sees this. Like look at what happens. You have this guy move alley, you have him rotate back. Look at what's open. It's just one player watching A, really. It's Sky's the middle of the map. So this is why you see a lot of rotations, a lot of fakes on Invasion, or we have throughout the year. But they kind of just go for it. And there's chances here that maybe they just know there's no trophies. Shotzi's hoping that nade hits, but Kiz does a really good job avoiding it. This right here. I don't know how this doesn't hit him. I thought he cooked it long enough. Maybe he needed one more second on it.
New York extremely coordinated there in that round. Kismet able to dance in the double tune. It really just seems like they're trying to play off somebody flanking from OpTic as well, but what's going on from OpTic is they have some aggressive setup. Shotzi putting on the pressure, and everybody right now dancing, but there's the first blood. Kenny gets caught, and that is a B site that is wide open, free and clear. Kismet
on that Hydra's lurking.
Bomb planted, no time wasted. Nades not going to do enough.
So close though. There it is. Dashy. Oh, Summer finds it with the MC.
Okay, I was gonna say Hydra's lurking forever.
To stay alive. Oh my word! But the pressure now on OpTic. The reinforcements flooding through the alleyway
for a very long time.
It's on Shotzi and Pred. Oh my god! Pred wins a big one.
That's absurd. Oh, and Sib gives up the cross as well. So Pred, interesting timing, and Pred gonna take full advantage. Sky's last man standing nice and aggressive, makes the play, catches him in the ones. 15 seconds to go.
Pred's got to go though. Smoke's down. Pred's got to send it. He's getting real close. Here he goes. Sky's up top. Reads it.
Got it.
Got him. Gets the.
What happens here? So after Hydra gets this kill,
actually, oh, Summer finds it with the shoulders, good enough to stay alive. Oh my word! But the pressure now on OpTic. The reinforcements flooding through the alleyway towards that B-bomb site. It's on Shotzi and Pred.
Man, I mean that's a huge gunfight win. And then Sib's just in a tough spot now. Maybe Sib trying to help Hydra here. I'm thinking after maybe you get this couple of bullets in, I think maybe you just back up to bomb here if you're Sib. You probably just two-man this, like that cross setup. I mean, really nice individual plays out of Pred. And this is what he was doing at the major, especially on this map. But
good enough to stay alive. Oh my word! But
you see, they just don't have any info. Or you could have Hydra back up here. I feel like once you just back up the skies, like this is just, there's no need to be here.
Through the alleyway towards that B-bomb site. It's on Shotzi and Pred.
That was also an insane kill, but
guns it. Pred at you. A fan from the top, right?
He's doing really good. Good round.
Really aggressive push here for New York. What? Kismet back DVD. Sib's gonna back up, but Kiz gets caught, so that don't work out. Nice trade though.
Immediately, but what a wonderful start to the round.
I think Kenny just wall-banged the hell out of Kismet there from a weird angle too. So I don't know if I picked that up on the mini-map, but either way, Hydra trying to be that island player. Dashy doesn't miss. Now you got Pred on a 3. Making a little bit of noise to kind of annoy Skies, but that just means that you're going to have Sib in a 1 versus 3 trying to defend this B zone.
Oh, you gotta wait for Skies.
On fire. Gets rid of Pred. That's the spree over. And a 2v2 shot. Oh, I do think he saw that player. And again, lots of noise.
Wow.
He's absolutely schmoving. Now in a 1v2.
Sib's there though to help 1v1.
Absolutely bamboozle Skies. And Sib's going to back right on up. Bomb towards A, and it's going to be a 1v1. Will Shotzi run right into it?
He's got the intel on Shotzi, but how much does that actually mean?
He wants you to get in close. He wants you to be there on it. And I absolutely love this. Shotzi, though, is going to check it. There's a Tozy.
Nice round there from, honestly, I mean, OpTic had the numbers here almost through this. So you have this 3-on-2, and you saw kind of the bait. They're trying to just, like, keep Skies here. But Sib somehow, he gets a pick.
In a 1 versus 3 trying to defend this B zone.
And now they're worried, so they're looking for Skies, right? So they're turning. They're trying to find Skies and isolate him. So as they're turning, then Sib peeks again. So Skies, so he knows they're wrapping back. Then just another one. Sib almost clutches that round out. But good job by Shotzi there. Just kind of playing it. Checking bomb. Easy peasy. Why'd you go for the fuse when you have the info? I mean, what's the info, though? You have an AR and a Renetti. You know Shotzi's a rival player. What do you just, I mean... You either go for the check or you just slide into cafe. While you have info, all you know is that he went into this door. That's the only info you have. You could, I guess you had time to sort of wrap around and look for an angle, but if he doesn't move, you could play for it, but you also just don't know where he goes after this. You just know he went to the back door. So it's like info, but to like what extent? I mean, at that point, it's like a 50-50. You're just kind of going for it.
Already fights out. Kismet, first blood.
If it works out, he's a genius.
Trying to slow you down. I think subliners have done maybe just enough, but you see Hydra's actually going to fall. Kenny, another nice pick from downrange.
Chelsea, the info man right now. I don't know if he saw those players.
So Kenny's thinking they might wrap A street.
This is an awkward gunfight.
That is a nice little off angle there. And they were so quick here. Kenny was right, but yeah, a little late.
And now it's all down
and both players are in the deaths too, so you're playing a game of hide and seek, and well, Sib, now you just get to hide. Waiting for child number 3, but yeah, Sib gets out with his life, and look who's on the hunt. Skies here to trap you in.
Skies, here he comes around that front side. Bruce has got to gun them both quickly, and Sib knows it. He's going to be posted, and that's a wonderful reposition.
Right back to this B aggression.
But OpTic, opportunity, A site wide open.
We should be able to get on it. There's going to be a little bit of contest from Hydra in a second. Stun, smoke.
Wow, Skies hit some great shots right there. Holy shit.
In this fight, Shotzzy will get away with it. We might be looking at the bomb in a second. Can Skies find a second on the round? Yeah, it's awkward. It's ugly. I
don't know how he hits this. They show a replay of this?
Getting stunned up, tagged up.
I don't know. Skies hit some beams there because I think Hydra's dead. I think Hydra's dead right here.
A second. Stun, smokes.
The stun was forever. I mean, that's insane shots out of Skies.
Yeah, Subliners playing him a little bit as well, if not for like a miraculous clutch there from Pred. Subliners would have a decent little advantage, but here we are back another offensive round. Shotzzy, the man to catch, and the man they spotted into broken. Nades out, but if you don't connect, you really want to try to force the action over there. It's a 2-2 split. Looks like they're going to be working mid and A.
Now, in the words of Admiral Akbar, Kenny's there down that street, and the smoke is likely to be a decoy as well, so that's where the boys are going to be now moving across towards the A bomb site. Pred playing patient. He saw them out motoring away in the background. He's passing on the information. Shotzzy playing for at least 1 kill here with that smoke call. I love who the player is down low. Sid.
Dude, there's no smoke alarm.
1v1 doesn't go upstairs. He's waiting for shots.
This is such an odd round, but this is great for OpTic. Yeah, I mean, you just have.
By the way, is unreal. You have 2 players worried about Shotzzy's positioning, so everybody else on OpTic just gets to be free. So now you got less than 30 seconds, and somehow Hydra might have slipped the net.
Nah, he gets a call here. Someone gets a call. Who calls this? Somebody says something. Does Shotzzy see him from here? Bro, all these arrows turn.
30 seconds on the clock.
I'm not sure if he sees him or if Kenny hears him.
Hydra might have slipped the net. In the meantime, Sid goes hunting, can't find it. You think he slips the net. It's getting called out perfectly. OpTic staying hyper aware in Skies. Nothing he can do.
Okay.
That's a 4 spree. If you can get out with your life, this could be huge, but you see OpTic, they are hunting.
Round is just Shotzzy staying alive. Really good job.
Also sort of tells you why Sib hopped the bomb earlier. Probably, do you really want to chase Shotzzy? Even though you know where he's at, it's a nightmare. It's not fun to do. Had to do it in that round and paid the iron price. Attempting to get aggressive, but OpTic, they've cleared the B street. They know they're at least going to be back towards the site, and look at the nades. Absolute peach over top. First blood. B site's open.
And immediately, you've got a player now fill that gap. Shotzzy in position. Trophy now to help out. Kenny with the big tags. Not enough, though. But plenty of work. Unfortunately,
yeah, he's trying to shoot Hydra.
Boys back. That's a tough one. The subliners are still a man down. Now it's all even Stevens. Pred on the flank. This could save the round.
Going against his former teammate, too. Who's got the better drop? That is wild timing, Pred. Taking his time. Wrong. Dashy gets the kill, too? What a nerd.
He stole it from him. 2v1. Down to Skies. Skies is dancing. They've got no ideas on the inside of Ice Cream here. He's crept out. There's number 1. Dips out. Oh, the timing. He's staying alive. Over to the bomb. Dashy. Looking to get this one down. Can he get there in time? Will Skies check it? The answer is no. So this is going to be a straight up 1v1.
Actually didn't see him cross. He might be expecting dark push, but he has no intel anymore. Skies going to take his time. He already knows where Dashy's going to be playing.
And Caesar Skies Bueno, a cerebral player thinking about the approach now. Spotted out. The opening tags. Oh, a late lethal. It doesn't connect.
On the reposition.
Force him back. Regen. Damage dealt. Oh, Bueno! With plenty of time to spare. There's the equalizer.
Yes, he hit some headshots. It's a weird one. Honestly, though, I don't even know how this round turns into this. This is just kind of, I think, what people are talking about with maybe some OpTic search struggles at the moment. Like, we're just very split. Like, we got gunfights coming down here, bombs here, Preds out here. And this play is fine. We've seen this sort of this flank play a lot. The problem is like, you just have to wait for them. Like, you have to stay alive or things get really weird. Sort of, they just force Shotzzy. Like, Shotzzy is literally in a 2-on-1, 45 seconds into the round. Dashy's worried about, is he just repositioning? Worrying about the flank, because he's got to worry about the flank because Pred went all the way through. just not kind of on the same page. I mean, it's a good clutch by Skies, and obviously the headshot is the headshot. But, you know, we've seen some of this gameplay before where it just feels like Shotzzy and Pred aren't playing together. And again, they don't have to do it every round. But if you're going to set up those kinds of plays, there's got to be a little more help or sort of similar transition, I guess. It feels like their pacing is a little off.
Cracking the door. Back over towards the B-bomb site, and again, a classic look here from OpTic. Once again, it's Kenny and Shotzzy over by that B street. Shotzzy's quick moves upstairs. Lovely snap. Kiz, huge damage. Oh, the second Hydra somehow brought down.
I assume Kenny shot him. Is Kenny shooting here? Yeah, he's shooting. Okay. Yeah, it's just that crossfire.
Oh yeah, shots.
That's gold, man. That's the world we live in. Nice 3 spree there for Shotzzy. We dive deeper into his brain. Watch him at work now on the approach, and he's feeling himself a little too much. As Kismet brings him right back.
We're just trying to go mid fast.
That's gold, man. That's the world we live in. Nice 3 spree there for Shotzzy.
So Pred goes up the middle of the map, and then Shotzzy just runs up this part of the map. I think that's just a really good example of what we're talking about. I don't know what that round even was. Sort of what's the goal in that round?
One of the best, maybe the worst, who knows, but unless Dashy pulls off the 1v4, we get a square.
It feels like when they're on, they are very good at playing together. But sometimes they just try to make these individual plays. And again, I don't mind individual plays, but if there's going to be individual plays, what is the rest of the team doing, right? Like, what are we trying to do to help these individual plays? Now, maybe there's a call out that guy mid-tank was weak. Maybe that's what we don't know. So Pred just sends it. And then maybe after Pred dies, Shotzzy's just like, screw it. I'm going to try to do something now because I have to.
Gonna make you work.
I'm not.
A lot of damage output, right?
Not exactly sure.
And just pressure on. He's
but we don't have the comms. So round 11.
Round 11, but you could see very back and forth game. Might have mattered to pull off the defense for the round 11, but someone checked me on that as we're checking for a first blood. No one's fault just yet.
Here we go. OpTic pushing that front line forward. One player up, one player down by the tank. You hit that corner, you have best believe you're not going to get both of them.
So what's been the thing? What Kenny and Shotzzy sort of B Street have been disgusting.
Approach towards the middle of the map, and it's a tight little triangle there in the middle.
This is a demonic setup. If you don't get the first blood here for the New York Subliners, you're just done because the OpTic guaranteed to get some trades.
Yep, I'm running out lethals here. Gizmo's out. Actually saw him. Oh, but he's gone back out through. Wait a minute, Hydra cuts him down. He gets a lot of damage in. Manages to get away with his life as well. The French Phenom strikes. And Kenny now in a bit of trouble. Subliners with a wide open A-bomb site.
So what, Hydra just...
cuts him down. Actually saw him. Oh,
they kind of just used Kiz to set that up.
He gets a lot of damage in. Manages to get away with his life as well.
Or sorry, Skies to set that up.
And Kenny now
on the bomb.
Trouble. Subliners with a wide open A-bomb site.
Kenny one direction, Shotzzy on the other. I don't think Kismet was able to see him on the cross, but now Kenny playing a distant game. Can't get past Skies if he's on the tank, and now Shotzi's gonna have to fly.
Holy reposition. They're all there. What are we doing?
Oh, he's holding it down.
Hop the bomb. Just hop the bomb. Yeah, Shotzi's on it.
He's on the bomb, but wait, here comes Hydra. The Phenom gets his third.
What was New York doing? Yo, this round was insane. What was New York doing there? Shit. That was wild. Yeah, so this is what I was kind of talking about with the Vetos. What, 9-3 on the season? I feel like there was a bit there where OpTic played a lot of it. Every now and then it pops up for them, but if it's open, they're going to pick it.
And really, you just had New York Subliners do an insanely efficient job of making sure you stabilize on defense. Whole team basically rotated over towards B, shut it down, and they're just so quick to get back into position.
So I think New York wanted to test this map. Yeah, I mean, we don't know how practice is going. Like, records on the year, but there's definitely trends through practice. Like, Karachi Control is going well, or maybe Invasion Control's not going well in practice. Maybe OpTic versus New York on the year on Invasion is one-sided, so New York opted to switch it up.
3 players were stacked up over towards B as they continue to maybe hold things down on the defensive end. A solo cap rolling through. It's going to take a little bit of time before OpTic can get it.
Yes, a nice bit of work there from Dashy. Dives off the point for a second. Will he be able to secure the second segment? The answer is no. I don't think so.
So OpTic are trying to set up like a transition play. Try to catch New York inside of red when they try to get set up for their defense. So you send 3 over here. You leave 1 on A. But they just kind of get cut to pieces, right? So what OpTic wants to do here is the map is messy now, right? You have Kenny through with Kenny's spot. Oh, I need my pen. With Kenny through, you get him here. Kismet dies, so this means you have red control. So now what New York are saying, all right, we have to play for B. How do we set up our initial defense is normally trying to get inside of red, right? and then in through junk. That's sort of, this is the area you want to control if you are New York. The problem is they're off spawn. So New York's trying to keep one at A, and then just sort of chill red side and catch them as they start to move over towards B. If you get 1 or 2, Dashy then gets to the point. You have like a 2-on-3, a 3-on-2. On the point, you can get right on to B. That's the goal. But Sib gets through here, so this kind of messes with everything. So now they know the play. As soon as Sib only sees 1 on A, he gives the comms, I don't see anything else. Be ready for red, like a red push.
Might be a pixel away. 25 seconds of the game clock.
That's why they just kind of stop here.
That's a lovely bit of defensive work from Skies. Renetti at the ready.
Or Kenny's still behind.
Perfect pinch there and in and out. Doesn't miss a bullet. 6 and 3 overall. The fight is not done.
Now you have the close junk spawn, so you might just opt for B.
Teammates save the day. B now under attack.
Yeah, 13 seconds though left on the game clock. So if subliners ever get them off of it,
you could just give this up. Well, now you can't.
But why not do both? Shots are gonna go for A and
Okay.
just drag.
Yeah, you just gotta set up at A now.
As the B zone collapses.
It's not the worst case. It's just
seconds left on the game
there's
clock,
only
and
you only need
Kenny
1 tick.
And Dashy simply get it done.
It's unbelievable work. A minute to go now. And
So you have to control top 3 here. That's what they do. That's what you need to do. Now you want to force them. You kind of what you want to force OpTic through is like to take these long routes through red. You want to control top 3. You want to control fountain. That gives you sort of your angles on A. That's how you defend this.
Kenny staying alive. 13 lives.
Hydra was trying to push on through again. See, he's trying to go because he wants them spawning right where they're at. Because now, if they're here, right, what you do is you have a guy top 3. He can look this way and just immediately rotate if they go through red. This player could stay alive and can just rotate back through mid. And then everybody else kind of knows, all right, they're taking long routes through fountain or all the way on through like cafe. So that's what Hydra wants. He doesn't want them spawning back middle. He wants them spawning junk. But as soon as he dies, middle alley's just wide open. Now they're dead. Yeah. Just takes a moment. All that breakdown into getting smoked. Welcome to my life.
1 segment down, 2 to go. Sib's doing this mostly uncontested for now, and Dashy looking to find at least something here, and he's shooting players at the sky. We're looking at the second segment on its way up before long. Pred and OpTic have basically chalked this one, and I'm not entirely sure why.
Not exactly. Pred's trying to take a route. Hydra got behind him as well, so it's sort of a scattered mini-map. In a delicate moment, because there's Hydra striking in the feed, and he could open up the B zone, or at least put the pressure on, so much so that he's flying at you, Pred. Everybody getting caught off guard, and now Hydra on a 4 spree, stopping the clock. A zone's already gone.
Okay, well, sort of that transition play I was explaining last time. It's a little different out of New York, but they're able to get it.
Flying away even faster now. He's trying to cut through mid.
And that was just Hydra doing what Hydra does.
Pushes out just to make sure you've got a little bit of safety net to work with.
Oh yeah, Cartel, he's playing well.
Spawners are nowhere.
Big gunfight win there. At least get the second tick.
That is going to slow things in a big way. Kids pressing forward now. Loses a tough one, but a single segment on B now remains. OpTic Texas line up for the defense.
And subliners dropped the ball a little bit there in the moment. Not easy to convert, but Kenny able to just slam in 2 different gunfights, and Gizmit not able to convert. Still though, 2 minutes to work with for a single tick. I mean, subliners, you feel like they should have this in the bag, but much easier said than done, and great awareness on the flank. Stun connects. Kismet chooses a different route.
Just he got full coverage on a Hydra there. The Sky's a little peppering, not necessarily going to do enough to season that push. Kenny.
And this is the problem, right? When you kind of fail that transition play.
Shots you 3 spree. No one's getting out.
Now you have the defense that you want if you're OpTic.
Trophy down, and
you only need 1 tick, so it's just 1 good push. But when you have these spawns, you have to go all the way around. It takes a lot of time. And they're just trying to fight for junk right now.
They get the 4 down, and Shotzi flies up to block the spawns as well. They got a pretty sizable stranglehold on the map. 2 players stacked up over towards mid. Kismet takes the gunfight, and he's gonna get it. And maybe try to buy yourself just a little bit of space. Pred feels the pressure of 2 players through the middle of the map, but what was once 2 minutes on the game clock, now you're down under a minute. Still though, just a single segment is all subliners need.
We are evaporating Skies. A desperation melee. Nice shots, keeping Kenny at bay, just enough to buy a little bit of time. But again, it's boys. That's where you need to find.
All right, you finally do this. You finally get right control if you're New York, so it only took a minute and a half.
Hydra now down low.
Wow.
Down, and that is a classic Hydra gunfight. One man down. You've got to try to find a few more. Here we go. On towards the zone.
That's a SIB gunfight as well. Rip someone off a heady, and well, in the meantime,
Oh my, Kenny with 3
2.
headshots. How many headshots do we just have in the feed?
Who
Wow.
likes the headshot multiplier? I think Ken might. That is 3 in the feed. And OpTic, well, now with 10 seconds to go, this will be mincemeat and easy work. Just watch the cross, and yeah, Kenny's gonna
Really
get
nice
it
hold there
done.
by
What a
OpTic.
hell of a respawn there from
Immediately round away from taking the lead in the series. You know what I mean? There's nothing there. So it's definitely a very
well, there's
strange
something there,
thing.
but
Whoa, okie dokie. 3 down. New York subliners press the advantage.
I saw him in map 1. Definitely something there, and well, now they're spawn and
One sec, chat. My dog's barking at me. One sec, BRB. Are you stinky? Hey, are you stinky? Ah! Are you stinky? Stinky.
Rival 9 now. And Sib. Wow, they lined
Yo,
up.
Kenny's been lurking the whole time.
Just in case. Clock's ticking. Starting to run out of options here if you're OpTic Texas.
Operation Hunt Down Kenny, though. He has just gone on the world.
Yeah, it's 20
tour,
seconds,
and
though.
He's going to have to be the call. He's cleared out the back spawns, but subliners, maybe 2 players were worried about the B pressure, but Hydra worried about A. There's a 5 spree for making 6 for Dashy. He's doing it with the rival 9. He was annoyed with the headshot multiplier, so he's just pulling every single trick out of the bag.
Big wins across the board there. Subliners have been pushed back to spawn, pushed back to B. Last chance here in the map. 16 seconds.
Look how close, though.
Here we go. 20 lives as well for OpTic to throw at this.
Right away, huh?
Got something else to throw.
Let's 3-0 him. There's one. Sib gets a kill, though.
1 down, 2 down, all on a Skies.
Waiting for Hydra as well. Skies in the backline, yeah, too strong, and Hydra wins his. The opportunity. What is the Skies in
all on a Skies.
Everybody was trying to find Hydra.
well, Skies in the backline, yeah, too strong, and Hydra wins his. Dashy trying to hunt down Hydra, who has completely disappeared. He's going to be top red, and well, now you're worried about that.
Still have red control, though.
Dashy, again, looking for the rival 9. Can he give himself a little bit extra? The stuns and the extra damage, not enough. Rival 9. Absolutely fine.
Looks like a lot of fun.
Viewers to be confused when it cuts from Pre-Lewin and Kenny's been lurking. YouTube viewers, when it cuts to that, I was taking my dog outside. I'm sorry.
Shooting some a little meaner. Skies, they call
Shout out to my editor. He's in Portugal right now golfing.
Now pressing forward.
He's the next Tiger Woods.
He's just hiding out. Hydra 2 in the feed. There's the contest. Can they sniff out Pred and take care of him? That will reopen the game clock. There it is. Shotzi now moving in. Oh, and he might have timed this brilliantly.
Make sure you subscribe and leave a like, please. It'll make him way happier than me.
The damage dealt.
Oh my god, he didn't want to give away his position, but yeah, New York subliners ahead of the game. They knew the entire time. So he's trying to play off the point, doesn't make him able to earn. So that, but both, and they won the gunfight at B as well. So yeah, Shotzi falls, Kenny falls as well. It wasn't a 2-2
they try.
split. It was a 3-1, and Hydra might get caught, but here comes the chaos. Kismet from up top, the cutoff man. Everybody else, it has to be the dumpster. You've cleared out everything. Shotzi's so quick to deal with you, though. It's the
How does Shotzi...
chaos. Kismet from up top, the cutoff man. Everybody else, it has to be the dumpster.
Oh, the nade. Is nobody watching over kids here? How does he just jump this?
Everybody else,
Does someone look? Someone's like repositioning here. I think Sib gets bad timing. That's... Yeah, they don't know where Pred is. He's worried about full flank. I wonder if you're kids, if you just prone. I'd probably...
Here comes the chaos. Kismet
If I'm kids, do I just prone here, right here?
It has to be the dumpster.
Yeah. I feel like that corner is always it's what the first thing people check.
Watch, and yet he finds a way to make it through.
It could have been really bad for OpTic. A nice break for New York, but
Breaks it down.
they deal with it. Find the picks on the push over to B.
Where Shotzi finds the final kills. OpTic creeping forward here on Karachi, looking for any and all members of the subliners. You're running into a whole lot of trouble. Here comes Skies. Toe-to-toe with Big Bruce. Still capturing A. Second segment done.
I actually like that from kids. What does he just like flank that?
Such a slow cap too. Lay G hanging out by barrels, but yeah, nowhere to go. New York.
Second segment done. Here comes Sky. All members of the subliners.
He's just in red the whole time. Okay.
Such a slow cap too. Lay G hanging out by barrels, but yeah, nowhere to go. New York subs nice and slow, easy as it goes, and
Now can you cross here? This is always the problem.
A little bit of noise over towards B, but you don't win the gunfight in the back.
Yeah, both our teams are doing a really good job at that. So making sure they're not crossing a cafe for free.
Team is swarming. Push out the junk dart as well to try to force back those deep spawns. So OpTic again.
Yeah, Shotzi back to his place.
Going to give you 2, something to think about when you come off spawn.
Yeah, that was a lovely bit of work there from Sib to stay alive in that situation. On the skies, the slow belly crawl. A few players.
We'll title it a Floptic Loose Toss spawns once more, and it'll be 2 hours of method stream. Got it.
Starting to dwindle somewhat. Do try to ignore the scoreboard here, folks. The player cams have got accurate stats, and that is a big one from Hydra. That's second on the shots here as well. Beautiful work, and he's somehow dancing, staying alive. He's pulled the aggro. Dashy wins it. Pressure now still from Skies. Massive damage. The nade forces them out of cover. Sib on the pinch. Sib on the pinch. A 5 spree, and the subliners are in.
Here it is. Oh, guy just gets him.
Well, because why don't you give him 6? This started out the 2 PC got was up top, and now you try to flood the dumpster.
Bro, what are those shots?
He's got the laser beam. Dumpster under.
You only have 2 on it though, still.
And they have simply
Still only have 2 on it.
I mean,
okay.
6 on the life count. That is destruction.
Okay.
And look who just hits the go button in the end. Sib, that is a.
So how do they do this?
Players made this one work.
Hydra gets 1. It's a 3-on-3.
Seen him there, but a minute 30 to play.
Trying to find Shotzi.
He's starting to dwindle somewhat. Do try to ignore the scoreboard here, folks. The player cams have got accurate stats, and that is a big one from Hydra. That's second on the shots here as well. Beautiful work, and he's somehow dancing, staying alive. He's pulled the aggro. Dashy wins it. Pressure now still from Skies. Massive damage. The nade
and then Sib gets through.
Sib on the pinch.
These teams are so similar at times, and it's not a bad thing. It's just Hydra and Shotzi are so creative, and it's great to watch. They just make plays that a lot of other players don't.
One of the best shots in the league.
And then you have like Sib and Dashy who just do this.
Almost the exact same route that Subliners took. Try to take a page out of it, but Sib and the Subliners wrote it. Number 12. Why don't you go for the record?
That was a very uncharacteristic dead from Sib's player cam. He's quite a cool, calm player. Not at the moment. He's certainly starting to heat up. And his Karachi.
And now look at this. I mean, look at it. You are in the ultimate trap here. 1 middle of map, 2 middle of map, and then Hydra down here. Pretty much watching everything. The only you don't really have, I guess, is top 3 at the moment. Now you do. Okay, but as soon as you do, Hydra dies.
Already looking very spicy.
Okay, so just talked about Shotzi. Oh, he doesn't have control of that.
Sib, I think, got lucky. Did he? Yeah, he ends up saving the cruise missile.
Okay.
So I think it Pred had killed him just maybe a second later.
Does he?
Burned it instead. That is 4 down and right off spawn.
Oh, off spawn he uses it.
You're stuck in your spawn indeed.
That's incredibly lucky timing. Wow. 32 and 15 from Sib. 1 segment down at 40 seconds left on this one. OpTic looking for a window. Can we get anywhere here, boys? This has been such a dynamic defense from the New York Subliners.
I'm going to keep it going too.
Now I'm going to have to go back to the start of these rounds. I don't know what Hydra is doing off the start, but he's always there off the start somehow. I'll do it after this.
Somehow gives you 2 in the chaos of it though, and Kismet on the cross, well, he gives you 1, but Dashy able to slip the net and get through. So 27 seconds stopped on the clock, but OpTic 13 lives to work with. Need a miracle to win this round.
Skies dancing, so much damage.
They did a really good spawn here. How does this happen? Is this just due to 4?
For this, yep, little too late though. The thorn in your side, the 2 players on point don't.
I guess Hydra blocks that. I mean, he's transitioning over, so I guess they know it's an option. Yeah, I guess maybe the timing with top 3 forces this.
7 seconds stopped on the clock, but OpTic, he gives you 1, but Dashy able to slip the net and get through. So 27 seconds stopped on the clock, but OpTic 13 lives to work with. Need a miracle to win this round.
Skies dancing, so much damage and at least 3 players, but not enough time for his boys to get there.
Pepe, thank you for the 29.
Subliner's going to take this route. Kismet with immediate diving through the window.
They're going to give this up.
1 player there, but now he's in from behind. Second
so 1 tick again.
Moving here, they should be able to get the capture.
Now you got to worry about Shotzi.
Over to A with a single segment remaining, and what a dramatic finish we are looking for here in this game of Control.
And they're catching all the players on the flank too. Yeah, they cleared.
That was big.
Good work there. You see Kismet calling out, ready for the cross. Everybody knows about the spawners, and well, now you know they're going to be stuck in their spawn once again. 8 lives just to get out of the mix. Clean 4 down, make it down to 5.
Maybe this is why New York seems to be truly understanding like sort of their defensive traps and what they need to do to set this up. Now it hasn't always turned into it like kind of this, but their breakoffs and sort of these defensive setups have been really strong.
2 lives remaining, and this game of Control.
Well, not really strong. I guess they're getting into these spots to have chances to do this.
Yeah, nice little.
Let's see the start of this round. I like our Hydra does it like every round.
Do the same, almost the exact same route.
So I guess it's a little. You get a little lucky because it's a 2-2 here. So this is open. So Hydra's relying on his teammate to get these kills.
And showing off right now is OpTic, maybe looking to do the same. Almost the exact same route that Subliners took, trying to take a page out of it, but...
Yeah, that's it. Because really what happens here, more than likely, if Sib dies here, you might get that close junk spawn. Well, yeah, because Dashy would get the kill. That probably happens. And then maybe this guy, it doesn't work out. Let's look at like another one. Wow, did I perfectly guess that? I'm a freak.
The crazy thing about Dashy in that position, by the way,
so he just goes coop side. So this is a little bit different.
Around the corner, you're aiming just directly between his legs. You know what I mean? There's nothing there. So it's definitely a very...
It's the same thing. Like that's 2 defenses in a row. Your breakoffs have been perfect. Then you kind of have this.
3 down. New York Subliners press the advantage.
Now, OpTic do a very good job multiple rounds getting out, but something to keep your eye on when watching Karachi Control for New York. So at 35 and 24 out of Hydra, 38 and 17 out of Sib. Wow, 7,000 damage. Pred goes double neg. Shotzzy 24 and 36. Still close though. As much as they got outslayed, I feel like OpTic had chances.
Again, SMGs, time to shine. Hydra is your leader in this category, but Shotzzy has been popping off as well.
It's the Subliners have to get to the hard point first, and they have to hold on dearly.
You're Miles Barbaro. We appreciate you.
Shotzzy and Dashi by 2. That's a deep cut. Early time though for the Subliners. Oh dear, Pred over the top, and Kismet, he gets a lot of tags in, but he doesn't manage to close in for now. Doesn't finish his plate, as Ton likes to say. Thanks Ton for stepping in and helping out so much this weekend. Woo! That's a lovely set of trades, but still, only the hard point in the hands of the Subliners.
We love him a ton. He can give that one to Miles for the count, but right now, honestly, Subliners have loved themselves some P1. Skies didn't even mean...
Hydra gonna block here? Yeah, Hydra blocks here.
How well this first still just win. So much so that the spawns have been flipped in. Now we get to test it. They're 12th in hold percentage. They very much get here first. Hydra wins the one against Shotzzy as well. And Hydra, maybe just more kills gonna fall into his lap.
Stop shooting. It's tough.
You gotta finish the gunfights.
It was delicious until it was not finished. Kenny and Dean out there just fighting forward. Sky suppressed and he's pinned down and in a lot of trouble. This kill though is
Sib is basically forcing them front. So you have all the info.
Oh my god, Kismet! OpTic had Skies pinned down, but he simply would not die. And now you've got a ton of time.
Yeah, 12th in hold percentage? I don't think so. OpTic goose egg so far on these first 2.
We've been seeing this a lot. I think teams are just better at P1 and P2. We've been seeing a lot of like 60, 70 point leads off breaks.
Couldn't give you enough extra. Finally, OpTic able to break through. Can't get that extra time though. 3 whole seconds they were able to get.
3 sweet seconds. They came in and really said, "Can I touch that hill?" They said, "Yeah," for 3 seconds. After that, good luck, have fun. P3, they're on its way. Again, P3, after clean 4 down, this should be a brilliant hold now. At least 20 to 30 seconds here for OpTic.
There's so much room. The only thing here for OpTic is the back spawns are open. They do have to be a little worried about this.
Just hoping now if Dashy can get across map, because that's where the Subliners are. But good work out of his boys. Hey, they managed to get a few on the way.
Well, this should be easy reads, though, from Kenny. Shotzzy able to call out both these players on this side. So that is the first push. And New York Subliners off of that can only make it to Kins. But got to win the gunfights around the hill. And Hydra gonna bunny hop to do it. What could have been a perfect hold from OpTic, instead they lose the spawns. They got the entry kills and simply could not convert. Subliners for the moment might just be running away with this game.
Yeah, say the stats, they're not lying, but they're not necessarily accurate as of this very moment. Winning that one somehow. Oh, Kismet as well. What in Kismet? That's every kill. OpTic Texas. The pace they cannot meet.
Sib's pinching.
Are running away with it.
Yeah, your major
nice find there by Pred.
Are feeling the heat so far in stage 4.
Now you gotta get Kismet to boxes.
Back against the wall, and it's not a guarantee, but losers bracket on the horizon. Dashy, he's challenged. He's
about as good of a start as you can get for New York.
Just completely stuffed. And Kenny, another slow start as well. A handful of players have gotten bit by the 0.5 HP bug. We're gonna see how it continues, but Kiz is
a 6
with a cruise missile of his own.
So you're telling me New York loses this map, huh? All right, well, let's see how the breakdown happens. So far, so good.
There's 30 seconds remaining on the point. Shots, he's going to try to get there and make something happen. A playmaker.
This is a bit interesting.
From behind, finds at least one. That stun's going to help out. Dashy.
I actually don't like this play if I'm New York. I actually think I hate it. So who spawns up? Sib off spawn. There's still 34 seconds left. I think with this deep spawn right here, he's got to either give a call at the flanks open. We have a cruise now if we're Kiz, right? I don't necessarily know if we need early spawns over towards P5. Like, my thinking would be we're cashing all this in. Like, I think you just got to come back here and use a cruise, or at least give the comm. It looks like nobody really moves. It looks like Kismet is thinking maybe it's a thing. Because if Sib runs this way, Shotzi has to shoot. Kiz is worried about boxes pinch, but nobody's worried about the full flank here.
I mean, they're just piecing them up.
It's piecing a 6 spree right now for Kiz. There's 30 seconds remaining on the point. Shotzi's going to try to get there and make something happen. A playmaker for OpTic. And then from behind, finds at least one. That stun's going to help out. Dashi with a late...
It's just a big 30.
Rotation already over towards New.
For New York, and like I said, you have a cruise. We'll see if it pays off on rotation. I'm going to assume it's not if you have a lead like this and we're throwing it away. But I just don't think P5 is like such a, you know, one of those hills where you earn a ton of time. It's always messy. You also have a cruise, like I said. I'd rather have those 25.
It looks like OpTic gonna do enough to break it down instantaneously. That has been the issue for Sub on
yeah, chance to go up like 150 to 20 and you have a cruise.
It might be time for the old bailout cruise, but by the looks of it, they're just going to run it down with the gunny.
No, I like that he saves the cruise for like either a P1 or a P2. Hopefully he does. I just think you can deal with players on the point here with nades. Rarely do cruises on this hill turn into like complete control.
His direction, able to get more kills. OpTic on the back foot for a few of these rotations, and well, there's a 4 spree for Ken, so no bug biting him just yet.
Now, a lot of this is just sort of New York playing around.
I think some runners might be feeling the heat of that one. This ended up being a wonderful hill from OpTic Texas just to sort of get back in the game. But
like, we have the lead. Let's just rotate.
Still a 50-point gap in P1. This is where subliners really
find Shotzi on a pinch. Prejo's on another pinch here.
Yeah, back over to P1. Wow, what a first hardpoint set that was. OpTic Texas taken for a ride for the first few, but they're back in it. A nice opener there from Kenny. Okay. Slow start. He's
find it. He only found one. So yeah, I think you take this if you're New York. They're all said and done. Plus, you still have the cruise. Kismet's playing well. You have P1 control.
And again, this just means subliners can stack the hill. Play for the kills. There is no.
And you have the cruise.
Worried about the flanks, but no flanks rolling through. So repositions to help his teammates out. And Kismet is on a tear. He's got a lot of bark and a lot of bite on a 5 spree. I mean, he's going to double on with the cruise missiles. Doesn't even need one. He is the score streak.
He is the score streak. Mid map. This is where things are very, very difficult.
You spawn out here? You kind of spawn in a...
This time though,
just because New York, we're still across the map.
It's got that back spawn covered. OpTic though, no, someone's behind them. They're not spawning close enough to the hard point. Oh no,
timing.
You looked the wrong way. Here comes Kiz. Another 6 spree for him.
It's not just the timing on Dashi. Shotzi checks the back spawn, gives it up in the last second too. So Houdini able to give you 2.
Man, when it's all said and done though, I mean, yeah, you do a really good job if you're OpTic. Like, you don't have hill control, you still have spawns though. The big thing for New York is trying to play for like spawns through Kiz, but never really happens.
At least making it so OpTic aren't able to collect. They are keeping them pushed back in their spawn.
But you have the spawns, so you take that trade every time.
30 seconds to go here.
I mean, good job by OpTic, making sure no one else is flanking to get to Kiz and keeping spawns and then finding Kiz.
With OpTic Texas not in control of the new rotation, let's go for a listen in and see how they attack.
And just like 25 seconds left. They're just thinking we have the lead, let's play.
I'm here. Probably shot.
I'll play your box for this,
He's back right. He's on the mini kitchen.
Somebody box, bro. They can late this box. I'll play with Brandon.
In shops, boys.
Are we here, Brandon?
One caution.
Shops 20 HP.
Here, what's
I
close?
think he's mid. One's mid.
I'll see. He's in the mannequin, I think. Are you trying to work out?
One's telling mid aggressive.
Hey, one kid, let's take those use as a time, Brandon. Use as a time.
At what point, Dan? What are you talking about?
Try to live, bro. Try to live. Just play the mid. Okay, that's fine. Play the mid. Take your time. Take your time. I'll take the top mid on this.
Main bridge at the back.
I'll take the top mid. Could be you. I think you.
Why doesn't Pred push into P1 there after the pinch and all 4 being dead with New York spawning in the back? Like, during P1, towards the end of that last P1, let's see. Pred is 7. When he was on the pinch and got shot in the back. Got it. This one. So he goes on this route. You're saying push him to P1 there after the pinch. All 4 being dead when New York spawning back. Yeah, right here. Okay. So he just repinches this.
And they're doing so once again.
Yeah, back over to P1.
Hoping they don't, or like just hoping he finds the timing.
OpTic Texas taken for a ride for the first few, but they're back in it.
I mean, I think he's just trying to get the guy out of the hill there, and then there's just a spawner behind him. I think he just doesn't know where the guy in the hill is.
OpTic Texas taken for a
He's just checking corners.
first few.
And then once he finally reacts, there's already someone on him. Not really anything he'd do different there. I mean, probably if I'm like going back and like actually critiquing that play, like honestly, what I would probably want is just him finding Kiz before pinching. But again, they handle it really well. Okay, so you get a ton of time. We're into P3 now on rotation. We saw New York in a good spot right now.
One caution.
Shop 20 speed.
Here, what's
I
close?
think he's mid. One's mid.
I'll see. He's in the mannequin thing. Here,
One's playing mid aggressive.
Hey, one kid, useless at time, bro. Useless at time.
Cages, that's him.
Kids is gonna spawn a useless, bro. You spawn useless lane, Brennan.
Cages, look back to the
Alright.
To the back of bridge.
Try to live, bro. Try to live. Just play the mid.
I
Play the
went.
mid. Okay, that's fine.
I'll put it
Play the
back.
mid. Take your time. Take your time. I'll get the top mid on this.
Hey, main bridge at the back.
I'll see the top mid. Could be you. I think you.
In useless,
Back,
in useless,
back,
useless.
back, back,
back,
Useless,
back, back,
useless. I died one.
I'm playing for him.
I'm on shot as fuck.
I'll see him useless, bro.
You go there.
That's a really good break from OpTic.
I can play back out useless, bro. I have my top push.
Look at useless.
If you graffiti at me.
I think one graffiti down, graffiti down.
One shot useless, absolutely.
And now the same thing's gonna happen.
Where's theirs?
I'm native, bro. I'm one shot.
Just one in the back.
I'll tell me.
I just one in the back.
Graffiti down there.
Wait. How does spread spawn there? Well,
One graffiti down, graffiti down.
One shot useless, absolute Caesar.
Graffiti down. Useless.
Where's theirs?
I guess you have hill control. I mean, it's open. I mean, I guess because Skies isn't all the way in the back. It's a spawn point, but...
Native, bro. I'm one shot.
Just one in the back.
And then 8 spawns there. Dashy spawns out. I guess you still have a 4-on-3 for New York. Yeah, I mean, Skies looks for it.
Nice.
Last guy, no?
No. Paco's somewhere else.
Where we spawning them, boys?
They're spawning behind you, Brandon. B2. Behind you, B2. He might still hit over there. Come right. I'm coming right.
Where are we spawning them here? I mean, Kenny's just on top of it.
Last guy. I'm helping out. Just kidding. That's good. One shot.
I'm helping over.
Wasn't a great spot. I mean, I don't know if I agree with it, but it's definitely an option. I guess it's not the worst thing is to have hill control. Probably what people will say.
2 boxes and 1 deep.
I spawned out.
One shot on time. Caesar.
All good.
Still have the cruise.
They streak.
Yeah, that's time we did.
I'm dead.
Go left straight.
Get I want you. I need to be.
Okay, so...
Get him.
Oh, I mean, shots just met, but what are we doing here? I think he's calling it right now, so they didn't think they just want to win this rotation.
They're late. 2 boxes and 1 deep.
Spawns are kind of all over the place. You get Shotzi who spawns
3.
there in this corner again, and then Pred spawns all the way out right once 4 pushes through. So Pred's all the way through. Now you have your cruise. I mean, you're pretty much just saying, like, we're going to try to win here. If you're New York, at least get a full 50, but Shotzi just goes massive. Kismet's in the cruise, so he can't trade. He doesn't get a kill. And Shotzi's just buying time. Shotzi, it's 3.
Another guy caught in mid. He's pitching.
Caution in mid.
Yes.
I still have caution.
Okay, I'll play for you. You're good.
I'm box
Native caution. Caution, Paco.
They deep on him, you know?
Paco, one shot. No, I've
boxes. Two.
Paco dead. He's pitch. Gate.
Watch out. Two boxes.
Okay. I'm gonna play it for now.
Come, watch out.
Okay, come down, small bros.
It's a New York break with 20, but yeah, I mean, Shotzi stops that from being like 40 or 50.
I'm still mid.
Plus, you got the cruise out, so.
I hear. I stunned it, AJ.
I'm push out this side.
Okay, I'm mid. You're like that. I'm mid.
One's back, enemy. I'm going to Watch it, they ask you. Two, going back to middle.
I'm mid push.
Caesar's so weak middle.
They're me, you, me. I'm mid, you. Somebody else like time. I'm you.
Back right time.
No, I just mom got home, so Lou's gonna start barking. Trying to stop that.
My good God, Rio, individual prowess across the board is sensational so far. Looking at another lead change.
Yeah, these are like wild plays being set up, awkward positions where these individuals thriving in the chaos. Hydra trying to give you a little bit of extra. Pred getting tagged up on the cross, but so is Hydra. Great job of staying alive. Everybody buying you so much extra time. It is chaos around the bridge hill. You're just looking for a little bit extra, but who's actually going to give it to you? Maybe Shotzi can be that guy. 2 in the feed. Finally, someone gets a 2-piece.
Finally, somebody gets a 2-piece. My God, it was impossible for anyone to effectively stay alive.
121 over 25.
Subliners were way up. OpTic Texas not shy of the 100-point comeback, but they are making it happen here. Over 200 first. The finish line is in sight, and so is the game 5.
Awkward timing.
Bro, if he gets up there, that would be a massive break. Okay, so you rotate P1.
OpTic have dominated P5. Subliners have nearly dominated P1.
Yep.
That's a clean 4 down in Hydra.
Last time, though, they tried flipping. Oh, that
Except
timing.
The worst possible timing. Call of Duty at its finest. The break might just be it.
Oh, there it is. Shotzi all traded out. Last man up, Kiz. Right into the point. Pressure onto the stairwell now. 30-odd seconds remaining here in the point, and Hydra's found his happy place. And a happy boy he was. Pred, 3 spree, staying alive.
Trying to be near that machine, but right now maybe Pred could be the machine. Nope, traded. Subliners 2 in the feed. You know Shotzi, well, he's by vending. Trying to buy you as much time as possible with the contestant. Shotzi's doing a great job on one end, and Dashy, nice trades on the other.
All of like the one-on-ones for like some hill times, sometimes even one-on-twos. OpTic's just been winning it. Wait, so I just blacked out. I was watching. How did you spawn here? So what? Sib goes on through. So Sib just gets through. Yes. Come here. Here's my top analyst. This is my new commentating duo.
Into the spawn, subliners get to the back. Dash
The Sibs are out.
Man gets caught. It is going to be a 15-point game, effectively going in towards new. It is subliners 12th in hold percentage, getting here first.
No streaks. The back alley battle, 1.
That's gonna block spawns.
Skies holds the line. Here comes the
Nope.
pressure once again. Skies with 2.
Just when he died, he spawned up.
Dashing now through the front. OpTic, avenue of attack is now all towards the ramp. The trophy's desperately being thrown. Lead change on its way.
One-on-one.
Kismet, last man alive.
Yeah, Shotzi trying to hunt him down, though. Shotzi trying to isolate, find where he is. Contest, slam. Kismet going to annihilate him. Now it's all guns forward.
Kismet buys time for the boys to get their reinforcements.
Can't win here, though.
OpTic push is not done just yet. Hydra now pushing his way forward.
Big wins.
That's a huge win. Time now going
Let's get
towards
scrap.
OpTic. Rotation on the way as well.
Yeah, and look at the reinforcements. 2 players from OpTic gonna wrap back and try to catch the guys rotating, but 2 playing over towards old. Kismet gonna get caught. Pred there for the reads. Hydra, next man in line. Looking to pierce this setup, and he might have just done it. You had Pred going to push something out. He gets an extra kill, but now players slip through the back, and Sib goes for the pre-aim. Hydra wins 1 as well. Subliners somehow get to the hill first as they are slamming along the way.
Shotzi manages to find an avenue in. Oh, Pred catches him up as well. Here we go, Skies from the top. Keeping the players at bay. Looking at the game time, though. Dashy wins another big one. Now toe-to-toe with Sib again. Brought him down. It's a 2-piece from Bruce. Kismet, he managed to sneak on in. Can he bring down Shotzi? No, the hard point is still alive and kicking. OpTic in control.
And it's desperation. One last push. You got to make it spicy.
40 seconds. And now we go. Skies, 1 break is all you get. You have to get in there now. Pred with the coverage on the street. We're looking at a game 5. Kiz with a contest wins 1, and that's it. It's done.
I mean, great comeback from OpTic. Some big plays. Some of the situations like New York were trying to set up these plays and these rotations. They got broke too early. They didn't fight for certain scrap times. Couldn't break P2s. Here, I think they had a chance right here. You get 3 dead. So, yeah, 2 spawns out. I guess that means, yeah, because 2 spawns out, which I don't really know. So, like, that same spawn that we saw here in this corner, I don't know how Skies doesn't spawn there. Because they have hill control, they have numbers advantage on this side of the map. Even if you have, like, the perpendicular spawns there, I'm actually not sure how that works. But you'll see, like,
goes for the pre-aim. Hydra wins 1 is
they aren't sure. Like, Skies is looking around in case they spawned out towards this way. Like, he might think they spawn out, but they actually get this back pocket spawn here.
Well, subliners.
Hydra tries to get through to block. I think this does block.
Somehow get to the hill first as they are slamming along the way.
It doesn't. And then Pred gets a kill there. Now Kenny spawns out.
Oh, Pred catches him up as well. Here we go, Skies from the top.
And then now 3 spawns out, but I guess you're blocking both of these now. Okay.
Keeping the players at bay. Looking at the game time, though. Dashy wins another big one. Now,
you just have numbers.
Again, brought him down. It's a 2-piece from Bruce. Kismet, he managed to sneak on in. Can he bring down Shotzi? No.
At P3 sometimes, man. Sometimes he spawns. Really nice comeback, though. And I don't think I like the cruise or how they played some of those spots if I'm New York. Yeah, remember that 20 I was talking about? This is some of the 43. It's not a huge deal, but it's kind of what I meant. Like, I don't know. You get 30 here, come back here, and then just these P2s. P2s for OpTic were really good. All right, game 5. 2-1 for OpTic, 2-3 for New York.
A with tremendous purpose.
Because he has been frying all year long.
Here we go, folks. Get a couple of tickles with the old frag grenades over the top. And Kismet and Hydra. They do a lot of damage there, but the trades are done. Down a man either side. Bomb moving its way towards A with tremendous purpose.
Well, Shotzi's pushed out the lane for you, and, well, there's 3 players from OpTic alive in 3 lanes the subliners are going to be attacking, so everybody has to win their ones, and Dashy timing not going to go his way. And the glass didn't get broken either, so you got Hydra being extra sneaky.
He's so sneaky. And no one accounts for this. It happens all the time. There's an entire lane. Bruce has let that one slide, and Hydra has...
I still don't think I'm a fan of a full flank on defense on this map.
Maybe get a kill. Wait for the rest of the boys. Oh, it gets there a little bit late. Damage dealt.
This takes so long.
Any corner. Hold your breath.
Wait.
The big one. Pistol already. Once the smoke clears, what's going to go on this 1v1? The snap. Oh, my God.
Oh, my.
Yeah, kids maybe having a little bit too much fun trying to rein them in. And Hydra, I think he got spotted on the cross. Yeah, the stuns are coming out. Dash is looking this way. They're worried about the pressure in the water as Kismet can't find anything there. First blood, well, effectively traded out. That is Hydra at 2 HP in a dream. And
trying to hunt
play
Sim.
towards mid, calling out 2 Hydra. Chasing it, and he might find it.
Oh, they don't expect this. They have no info. They just think they're up towards B. They actually came back.
Back over towards B from here. The options the Hydra and Sky still have got to play with.
So due to Shotzi's position A side,
2 Hydra.
they just think they're at B. Like maybe where the hardpoint is, like up here. Like they just have no info.
And you still can sort of go back over towards B from here. The options the Hydra and Sky still have got to play with. Kenny's going to maneuver towards the top bar side. He'll get there in a moment.
No, New York Subliners, the way they've been playing this map recently, though, I don't think they're going to go for the plant. They're going to swarm and play for the kills with 40 seconds, would be my guess.
Here we go. Kenny holds it. Perfect reads. Sky's last alive still with that bomb, though. And he could do another lap. If he times this right, OpTic may vacate A, go towards B.
OpTic are just saying plant. I like this a lot. Just playing together. They'll say I will retake 2v1.
Wow. You can't lay down against Skies. You just can't. Stand up for him.
Shotzi, waiting for it.
Damn.
I mean, I think you played that as well as you could. This guy's just hit some crazy shots.
Around Subliners had no right to win.
That's unbelievable. Well, we're all learning, folks. Don't go prone, get boned. Headshot multiplier absolutely rocking, folks, these days.
Hey, so you break the glass. Did they see him? Oh, they did.
Really bad. He's first blood.
That's another thing. I don't know if we've really seen that sort of secret tunnel play on defense play out that the way teams want to. Like every now and then. But really what you need is everybody to kind of get attention over towards a site so that you can hop up and not break the glass. So you need someone to nade the glass or you have to nade it. And then hope that your teammates cause enough ruckus that no one's looking at this.
His resume throughout this year. He's been better, but can't get it done there. Now 4 versus 2. I will say, though, Skies is still alive.
It's lovely shots from Pred there. Still plenty to go.
Producer rushes, thank you.
Bruce knows. Just stand up. There you go. All right, Skies once again. Lying down, standing up, doesn't seem to matter. Caesar Skies bueno. He's cooking. Bomb's going to get planted now in this 3v2. Subline is down a man. Will it matter?
Do.
Looking for number 2. Kismet just for some bait. Trying to set up Skies for the kill.
Kids have to get on the board. We might be able to do it here. Pred's never going to give his life away from this position. Shotzi can't get both.
So many stuns and nades, I think, just got tossed over towards A. Pred, maybe they're not going to fall for the bait. Yeah, D, he's sticking around, so no funny games being played. Pred, a lot of pressure on. 3 players nearby, and they're in between.
Where is...
Wait a minute. He's still there, Pred. Right next to the site. Nearly wins the fight. My God, that would have been...
Wait, what was Pred doing here?
Pred, a lot of pressure on. 3 players nearby, and they're in between you.
Huh. Doesn't he? I assume he just doesn't want to get bad timing.
Maybe they're not going to fall for the bait.
As soon as he gets spotted, I thought maybe.
So no funny games being played. Pred, a lot of pressure on. 3 players nearby.
I'd assume he turned there, but
wait a minute.
Must have just got bad timing on it.
Right next to the site. Nearly wins the fight. My God, that would have been something. It's not over yet, though. Shotzi, oh, he wins his fight on the other side of the map. Skies, bad timing here. Kenny in the 1v2. Kenny can't get them both. Now it's the 2v1.
Is Shotzi full flank or just go through mid? He just went through mid.
Kenny can't get them both. Now it's the 2v1. And Shotzi is on his way across towards this side of the map.
Yeah, New York are really patient with bomb.
They don't like planting the bombs in these situations on this map. So you got Shotzi. Just look at the angle. He can see him at the cross deep in his spawn. 2 players. Does he chase or does he cut him off at A? We're hunting him down.
He has a nade to work with as well.
Actually, nice position on his subliners just for this trade.
The second on the fadeaway, not enough to get it.
Oh my God, that name might hit? Oh yeah, okay.
Oh my God.
The fact that they don't give him a freebie in the back is big.
Sorry, did he just... Because the Sky's clutching.
Defense, OpTic haven't really allowed Hydra to do anything.
No interesting routes being taken other than the...
He's tried full flank, he's tried secret.
That could be coming through. Keep in mind, Kenny
is not worked.
Not in the picture on this play, so maybe not going to be comfortable to plant until they got everybody nearby.
So the switch up is, yeah, just Hydra's like, let's just play through a smoke. Plays with the team.
Right onto the fight. Pred Damage enough to Dashy to back him up. Top security in a moment. We'll see if that play comes through, but it's a double down low hit. As Pred is never going to check this. And if he does, he's dead anyway, baby. Wow. New York subliners overwhelm the site and win the fights.
Yeah, and Kenny was out of the picture, so you just swarm the site with man advantage. Now a 2v4 for the OpTic boys, but it's being watched. Sky's laying down, and that's the problem. Can't do that anymore. We're standing up for the Chows and standing up for Dashy. Kismet in a 1v1, a 2v4. The seriousness of the AR players from OpTic might reign supreme.
Because you won the last 1v1, can you do it again? In a very similar position. I love this from Kenny. Stretch plant. Kismet can't see him from there. Kenny runs into him.
Oh my goodness.
A big one.
In a painful mistake, subliners.
That's that secret tunnel. Same thing.
Toss that one away.
Great read.
1 up for OpTic. Back over towards A for the subliners. All the concussions out. Nobody home though. OpTic are over towards B.
What can kids find here?
Go for the plant though. You got a trophy down. Kismet roaming the flank. Timing perfect. You see his shadow. Easy. First
Quick
blood.
trade, no?
Bomb should go down as well. A 3v4 retake attempt from OpTic, but I feel like subliners, again, this is just too good of a spot to let go.
And now Kiz is roaming.
One player in mid is going to be an issue. Oh, Predator's managed to just sneak through. Kismet doesn't see him. Totally undetected. Doesn't matter. Puts another player on his back.
It's good comms. Skyz was watching full flank in case anything happened.
For the nade. I think Hydra might have heard
Still,
that,
what,
right?
20 seconds off the bomb. Kismet wasted.
There's just nothing you do.
Hi, Louis.
Flood in through a tiny little alley. Can't get the smokes out because of the trophy. Pred, yeah, gonna get traded out. 17 seconds for a 1v2. First blood. Kismet picked up.
Just good play by Kiz.
A-bomb site, heavy hit here from OpTic. They are very much committed to this. 2 on the inside of security, 2 down low. And they're waiting for it. Sib, he's shooting pixels, as is Kismet. What an angle that is. A massive pain in the arse for OpTic.
Trophy might help.
And Kenny, by the way, much tighter setup on the flank. He's playing a lot closer to his boys. And, well, that's trophies down.
Hello. Yeah, you want to come be in the video? So big. Show him how big you are. So big. All right, he's going to change the lights. My water? Yep.
Oh, good job.
Good job, bud. Good job, dude. He's gonna try. Good job, buddy. Good job. Yeah. Change it again. You want me to do it? Thank you. Yeah, okay. Look. Whoa. Good job. You want to come sit up here? Want to watch the games? Yeah, you want to watch the games? No, no. No, you can't play with the keyboard. Not right now. I'm almost done. All right. Bye-bye. Oh, say bye-bye. Okay.
We can go take a nap.
He's just mad because you haven't liked the video yet. So bye-bye. Like the video. Good job, buddy. He blew a kiss to you as well. So yeah, you have to now. Okay.
Is there any follow-up from any player? Skyz, does he have the nade in hand? No, already expended. So this is going to be a pure 4v4 retake. Actually, OpTic's still not comfortable.
Managed to get a headshot on a Pred. Here we go. A smoke just makes everyone a little bit uncomfortable. Kenny on the flank managed to pick up
Maybe it's 2.
Oh, this is weird.
Trades.
Shotzi there again in the chaos.
We know where Kenny is.
Left alive. Here they go. Damage.
Oh, nice
Kill.
shots.
The second man. A lot of noise being made. And Kenny in the 1v1. No, it's Skyz once again from up top.
Yeah, Sib hit some shots. He's hoping the glass break maybe...
Time on the defuse. Subliners take the lead.
Maybe he catches him.
Skyz get cracked.
It's the same sort of thing we saw in the invasion by the Dozer 1v1 that Dashy won. Eliminate the ring around a Rosie. Go vertical. Seems to work every single time. Another round.
Dude, Sib's had some
gets caught again.
great pace, but he started like 0-4 last couple of rounds. Really stepped up. Now Hydra has so much room over towards B. He's giving the comms.
Kills are falling as Hydra.
This is either like an A hit or...
On the map.
Oh, just sees him. Just spotted. I think he spots him.
Able to get the gun up in time. And now you got a 3 versus 3.
Yeah, that's a happy place to be.
And now they know.
Tons of players here.
Oh yeah, they know.
A shoulder thrown. A big kill sent in for the second. No hope. Kismet with a rival 9. And Chelsea, good luck here, mate. There is no way.
Maybe a bit of overchild by Kenny. Yeah, they don't even have the bomb planted. Like, you have top control. They can't really plant. You then allow Shotzi to make a play on the pinch.
And this one, oh dear. That's a lot of damage dealt to subliners players. They won a lot of trophies.
Go back to the secret play
They
again.
lick their wounds. You have to deal with Shotzi in a moment.
Similar to last round, though. Kenny's pushing out B. He's finding nothing. So they might wrap this.
Be quiet. No noise. No one's giving anything away.
It's a weird nature documentary.
It is very weird. Simply the ambient sounds of 6-star. Apart from the shots here, and that's even enough to send Shotzi in for the kill.
I mean, dude, look
Hungry.
how much info you... So he wrapped through B. You have 2 middle. You have to know this is an A stack, right? I feel like they have to.
For it. Sib down low by the bomb. Opening exchange. And it's big damage, but it's Shotzi alone. He's doing this entirely by himself. Coverage now from Dashy. Removers in a position.
3. Kismet pinching. There's the secret pinch. I think I hate this. You have to know this, right? He wraps through B. There's nothing here. You get 2 middle. You have to know this is it. Why would you run into a stack, I guess? I mean, they get the first 2 picks. This is just way too much info. There's nothing mid and nothing B. I mean, good round by New York. Good map by New York. Some big clutches. Search is still, yeah, I mean, it's kind of the problem right now for OpTic. I think they're playing, like, maps pretty well. They're just making some mistakes. Little solo chalice here and there. So what, on the year, or what, major 4 now. They're 2 and 2, 3, 6, 7, 2 and 7. I mean, their respawns look like solid. I'm just like, if you look at major 3, I mean, their search was just, especially at the major, they were clutching all of those rounds up. But yeah, still time. I mean, they won the major. On the New York side, I think just a massive win for them. They have not, feels like they needed a win like this to get something going. Still, their hardpoint is worrisome, but I think a big team win for them. But all right, chat. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.